Hello and welcome to another edition of the AltJules Hangout. I am your host Charlie, and I'm joined by a special guest, Julie. Unfortunately, Zealeus is not going to be here for a little bit, so Julie's going to fill in until Zealeus is available. I'm sure that he had some crazy, IT crisis that he had to get to. So until then, we're going to talk to Julie. So as Julie is very, very aware, SiegeCon is coming up this weekend, which is Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yes.
It is.
Oh.
Oh, hey!
Woo! You're a minute late.
Oh. I'm not today because my back is not functional.
Your back is not functioning?
We did 90% of back squat weight 10 reps.
Oh.
That was the warm up.
Oh,
You're joking out.
CrossFit?
Yeah.
Cool. I used to do that before I had a baby and got fat.
You're not fat.
You're not fat.
What question were you going to ask me so that I can get on with my life? No offense.
Well, no, I'm not going to ask you a question. No.
You want me to leave?
No.
No. I never want to leave.
Aww.
I don't want to have to Alex shit on my lap.
Thanks.
What did he
He's
put
calling
on
me
his
a
lap?
dipshit.
He's not wrong.
Hey.
Oh.
Love you.
Love you too.
Alright, ask your question. With SiegeCon, as Julie knows, SiegeCon is coming up this weekend.
Hey, I'm a visitor.
Hey, it's another girl. See, boy, girl.
Rose!
I was like, oh.
Is she
You must-
6, so she's not really a girl?
Yes.
Yes.
She's
She just
like,
took a nose sniff of my chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk. Oh, man.
how are you understanding what he's saying? I don't understand what he's saying.
I've had him as a friend since.
You gotta speak up, Doobie. I can't understand you.
You sound like my coworkers now.
Well, they're probably not wrong.
That's not nice.
Would you stop pouting and ask me a question?
Charlie, ask a question.
Oh my god, I'm leaving.
Okay, anyways,
SiegeCon is coming up this weekend.
yes. It is.
What is?
Siege.
Oh, yes. So you get to spend the weekend sieging.
Yes. So my question for you is,
You forgot your question about Siege? Or you just didn't have a question and you were hoping Doobie would come on before you had to ask
no,
it?
I was going to kind of wing it.
Oh. What do I think of Siege? I don't know enough about it. I know that it's hard for me because my hubby takes off for 3 days straight and leaves me with the baby. And that's difficult. So for all of you dads out there who go to SiegeCon, or females, doesn't matter, and you leave your significant other at home with the baby for 3 days, you better come home the next week and do a lot around the house.
Maybe next week we're going on vacation.
Not until the weekend. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to make it up to me.
Okay.
Do you have any other things that you need to talk to me about? Anything you'd like my opinion on as an expert in my field?
You're awesome.
Thank you.
Can you help put on Ultra Confusion Con next year?
Is that a trick question?
No.
Depends on what time of year it is. If it's March or April or May, no.
No, we're probably looking 2 years out. If we ever do a convention, it would be, I would give you a heads up 2 years in advance. Because I'm not going to try to smash something together a la almost every single event that I hear about where they're like, oh, by the way, we want to do a convention, so we're going to do a turnaround in 6 months.
Where do they get the money? Like, is it ticket sales? Is it
Tickets, sponsors.
sponsors?
Maybe
Okay,
fun-
you would have to have a significant amount of startup.
And this is why I need an event coordinator to help me with all the
Well,
logistics.
event coordinator logistics is one thing, but raising money is an entirely different thing.
You've worked on a capital campaign.
I worked on putting together the events for a capital campaign. I
You
already
saw people
had the
looking
money
at
in
them.
my hands. I didn't have to go out and get the money. That's completely different.
You know you need to talk about getting money, right?
Who?
David Sims.
Oh, dear God.
He is
He's
a
damn
police
right.
officer. I am not. He does it for a living. He will talk your ear off about it, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
But he would have a lot to say. So that's
He has
what
a
I'm
small
talking about.
advantage too.
I hope
He's
he
raising
listens
money
to
for a
this.
nonprofit school.
Well, actually, I don't know. He sometimes comes in and views it. But if we mentioned his
David.
name a couple times, then he hasn't hit my text or hit me with a
You're
text.
like, why are you talking about me?
Dude, why are you talking about me, man? You should have me on, man.
That's not really what he sounds like.
I have no TV in the bedroom.
You said that on the internet?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Some people don't have a TV in their bedroom. Zealeus, do you have a TV in your bedroom?
Why would I have a TV in my bedroom when I have one in my living room?
Ta-da!
He lives alone.
So what? I had 2 TVs. I had one in my bedroom when I lived alone.
Yeah, I know you.
I didn't.
I
I
didn't have
had my
TV
little
when I
one
was
in the where did it go? Where did my little one go? Upstairs?
It's in
I
Brody's
had
room.
in the playroom.
Yeah.
I had a little one with a built-in DVD player and no cable when I lived by myself.
And
And I
so we
didn't
got you
mind
rabbit
it.
ears.
We did have rabbit ears, that's right. And I watched network TV, and that was
And
it.
PBS.
And PBS every morning before I went to work. I would watch Curious George or what
Dragon
was
Tales.
Dragon Tales. Love me some Dragon Tales. And eat my whatever cereal, grits, whatever I was eating that morning, and then go to work. Thanks to my rabbit ears installed by you and
Jesse.
Jess Man.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds sketchy.
It wasn't. It was a very nice apartment. It was very nice to live by myself. But Charlie was always staying there. So it didn't really feel like I was living by myself.
Sorry.
Until you got your own place, and then you made me come over there instead of coming to my apartment anymore.
Sorry.
Good. Okay, can we talk about something? Like, for real? And not, like, whatever?
I mean, I know it's 7:07, and I am leaving at 8, because I have to eat dinner still.
And by 8 you mean 9. Because we live in the
No.
real time zone.
By 8, I mean 8. I don't know what time zone you guys are talking about, your fake time zone.
Our Eastern time zone, the one
I
that
live
pretty
at
much
one
everything is
true
based
time
around.
zone.
Here.
What
You
am I?
put this in your ear.
Ooh.
It will.
This ear.
It's
Am
kind
I
of
official?
Yeah.
Is this like a earpiece for like? Is
So it can hear.
Mackenzie gonna talk in my ear from newsroom?
No, it's
'Cause
just
that
for
would be
Zealeus.
pretty awesome.
Well, this will eliminate all that reverb too.
Yeah.
To make it more clear.
No, I still can't.
Just now?
understand
Now,
He can hear you.
Dilly.
Anyways, okay, so
that was
It's
for Charlie.
family friendly.
That was for Charlie.
sure.
Just for him.
All right. Well, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to the the show our prolific commenter himself, Zealeus, officially is now on.
So,
I'd rather look at myself.
Okay, and back. All right. Anyways, okay. So let's start this off right. Yes, this weekend is Siege. I am going to be soloing it.
and abandoning your arcade
Yep.
for 3 days.
3 straight days.
Jesse will not be there.
No.
It'll just be me. I'm going to be on one panel. Of course, is the destruction of the game industry as we know it.
Is that still on Sunday?
Yes, it is still on Sunday, and we're going to have, or I'm going to have a gentleman by the name of,
Blake?
Blake Lewin.
Never met him. Don't know his name.
He's going to be my co-host for this. It
Are
should
you
be
sure
interesting.
It's not Llewellyn.
Lewin.
Oh.
Lewin.
Liam.
You should probably learn that before the actual conference starts.
Well, he was supposed to call me, and he hasn't called me, so I'm just going to find out tomorrow when I.
Hope he shows up.
Well, if he doesn't show up, then it'll just be the Charlie Show.
I guess that is tomorrow,
God.
Friday.
Yeah, tomorrow is Friday.
Thank God.
All right, so let's talk about video games. Let's start off very briefly and say our sweet goodbyes to a gentleman who had his name attached to many a tactical shooter game, Rainbow Six, all the Splinter Cells, and a bunch of other games. That, of course, the person I'm talking, of course, is Tom Clancy, the novelist.
Mm-hmm.
It's truly sad that he passed at age 66. I don't know if they actually ever disclose
I
what
don't
he
think
died
they're
of.
publishing. No.
Yeah, I never heard that.
No, I don't think. Well, they may not. One, no, and two, they just may not want to talk about it. Who knows? Or it just could have been something completely normal.
Who knows?
But yeah, that's a sad loss. Hunt for Red October is one of my favorite books and movie.
There you go.
I read it.
Was it Sum of All Fears and what's another movie that he has name on? I know Sum of All Fears was
Clear and Present Danger.
Mm-hmm.
Patriot Games.
Patriot
Yeah,
Games.
it's pretty much everything with what Harrison Ford in it.
Yeah.
He do a lot of
That's
stuff.
true.
But I guess he was playing the same character, right? So it made sense. Wasn't he the
Was he?
same character? Wasn't that a series? Like
No, that you're thinking of not Jack. It was like a Jack Bauer wannabe. Well, I guess really Jack Bauer was this
Jack
wannabe.
Bauer.
Yeah, 24.
I know. I've watched.
No,
I've
it was
watched
like
24.
I mean, it's like the same idea of Jack Bauer, where it's this character throughout the series.
Yeah.
Something Ryan, I think.
Jack
I think
Ryan.
it's like what?
Jack Ryan.
I think so.
Okay.
But yeah, there is that character who's in a lot of the books,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
saving the world and stuff from imminent disaster, kind of like Jack Bauer.
Pretty much like every movie coming out over the summers.
Mm-hmm.
At least the world's
And
coming to
I like natural disaster movies, so I can't say anything. Those are kind of my favorite.
So you like
The
the
cheesier
Armageddon?
the better.
Armageddon?
I actually really didn't like Armageddon.
It was pretty terrible.
Yeah, Ben Affleck was just awful.
It was all
He's
about
a pretty bad
Aerosmith,
actor
man.
usually.
Yeah, he's not my favorite.
I didn't even like him in Argo.
I like Day After Tomorrow,
That is actually a good movie.
probably because I totally dig Jake Gyllenhaal, and because I hate Dick Cheney. And they totally modeled that dude after Dick Cheney. I mean, he even looked like Dick Cheney. And so that was, and I can say, Dick Cheney spoke at my college graduation. He was the speaker. So, yeah, I really don't like Dick Cheney. But, that one, I like, what is the volcano one with, that British dude? James Bond guy.
You mean Dante's
Pierce
Peak?
Brosnan.
Or no?
Yeah.
Dante's Peak.
Dante's Peak. Like that one.
I don't
You
think I
don't
ever
like Volcano
Oh,
with
it's so
Tommy
bad,
Lee Jones?
it's good. Yes, that one's bad too. I think they came out at the same
Yes, they
time,
did.
and so it was like Volcano versus Volcano, and that sounds like a sci-fi movie.
But Dante's Peak is more reasonable because it was on an actual volcano. In Volcano, it
In
was
the
a
middle of
volcano
LA.
that was in the middle of LA, buried
Yeah,
underneath.
Sad.
Well,
It was
cliffhanger.
cheesy, but I like the cheesy, really super cheesy.
What was that? Deep Impact.
like Sharknado.
Deep Impact, I totally dug way more than Armageddon. One, because people actually died. Like,
Okay.
other than what's his name at the end, Bruce Willis or whatever. Sorry.
Yay, people die.
Yeah, but like, it was more realistic. The parents of of Elijah Wood and Lily Sobolewski died and they sent, it was like a Mary and Joseph story, giving the baby to them and they, trying to bike it up the mountain. Like, and like when the wave came in, Taya Leone died. And it made so much more sense. It was actually somewhat realistic versus, this like, oh, we saved the world by drilling into an asteroid and throwing a bomb in there and everything was fine except for the trigger stopped working and he had to do it from there. Like, it was just too Hollywood. I don't know.
Well, Armageddon had the terrible Aerosmith song. It was played like 24/7 on 4 radio stations concurrently.
That would be my dad and wife's first song.
That's like once upon a time I actually liked Aerosmith, and then that song was played like non-stop at every pop station, and I was just like, oh,
They did
no, I
overplay
hate
it quite a bit. I agree with you. Yeah.
that. It was a bad song to start with.
Well, and then the animal cracker scene between
Oh yeah, Ben Affleck,
and Liv Tyler,
Yeah.
where he's like, and then the
Goes through
antelope
the
goes through the mountains around her boobs. Like, it's just like, really? I don't know, not my thing. And I like romances, and so I was happy that it had a romance in it. But yeah, no, I would rather see.
What
Lily
about,
Sobolewski and Elijah Wood do it.
Oh shit! What was the other? Gosh, what was the name of that movie? It was a natural disaster movie. Well, it wasn't really. It was potential disaster movie. Had Tommy Lee Jones, Clint Eastwood, Space Cowboys.
Oh God, the old people astronaut movie.
Yeah.
I sorry, that's what the name of it should be, is Old People Astronaut Movie. And now they're making it's like that, but in Vegas.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's Last
I
Vegas.
can't keep this in my ear. My ears are weird.
Last Vegas, really?
Yeah, it's got
Robert De Niro.
Yep.
Kevin Kline. Yeah, that was the surprise one. Morgan Freeman, because he's in all those.
Yep.
And one other person.
It was Catherine Zeta-Jones is
Michael Douglas.
Yeah.
You know they're getting separated.
Right.
Yeah, and supposedly they're not getting divorced, but they're at least separated. But she's bipolar and he had cancer, and I think it just kind of blew up. But yeah, I saw that and I went, it's Space Cowboys in Vegas. Like it's the same movie. They just keep making the same thing. And I guess it's partly because the baby boomers are that age now. And so they're like, they want to entertain them, and they'll go to the movies and spend $10 on a ticket. So what new?
$10? Where are you going
$12.
for $10?
Well, with Groupon, you
go to
go
movies
for $5.
It's $8. Just saying.
Oh my goodness! But you know, I think it's like they have to, you know, they're making more romantic movies for that crowd, like they did, like Meryl Streep's in all of them.
Yeah.
Something's got to give. Whatever that one with Steve Carell was, where they were going to therapy, her and Tommy Lee Jones.
Oh God.
It's like the same thing. And I love Something's Got to Give. Don't, you know, and I don't even, you know, Jack Nicholson is retiring from movies.
Yeah.
He's not going to make any more. But I think his memory's going or something, too. He's got some problems. So it's not just
I think
like,
all Hollywood actors have a problem. It's called fame getting to your head.
Or drugs.
Yeah, or drugs. That's what I was thinking, too. Yeah, no.
So anyways, you brought up Ben Affleck, so we have to know, what is your opinion of Ben Affleck being the new Batman?
I think it depends on the approach that they take with the series. I'm guessing I know what Doobie's saying. You know, if they're going for like Batman's older and they're more concentrating on his thing of more of a Bruce Wayne angle. I don't know. How can you come after Christian Bale? Like, I just don't see anybody really being all that successful. And I don't think they just wanted to give it to a big name, and they didn't want to give it to some teeny bopper.
They didn't ask Christian Bale either.
He was done. He had already said he was done. He was done. He wasn't coming back. He had done the best he could. He was done.
Yeah, but this is going to be like, you know the Avengers?
Yeah.
This was going to be the Justice League.
Oh, they're starting that up now?
Yep.
Who all is in the Justice League? Spider-Man?
No. It'd be Batman, Superman. Who is in the Justice League?
Wow.
I don't follow comics that much.
That's DC realm. I haven't followed DC. Green Arrow.
I watched Thor and
Superwoman.
Woot woot.
You mean Wonder Woman?
Wonder Woman? All I have to say is Daredevil.
What?
Oh, touche. I mean, can you really do that? Can you be two superheroes?
Yeah.
Exactly. But he was so terrible.
Yes,
like, beyond that.
Those Fantastic Four movies weren't worth anything. And they were like 8 years ago.
Well, they're gonna do a reboot of
Of course they
Fantastic
are.
Four.
Because they make money. They make
Another
money,
reboot.
period.
Reboot
They'll redo them until the end of time, until they stop making money. Same with Superman. I'm sorry, you can't. I don't care who you are. Like, I like Brandon Routh, and I haven't seen the new one, so I can't say anything about Henry Cavill.
He's a good actor.
But
Henry Cavill.
Christopher Reeves, I'm sorry, you can't beat him. Even those were like super cheesy, and the effects were terrible because it was the 70s, but it was amazingly done. And you just can't. I'm not saying that the first Batman.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah, that was terrible.
What about
The thing I hate about
Val Kilmer, he had beautiful.
I like Val Kilmer.
He looks
I actually
good in
really
the
like
mask.
Batman Returns. I thought that was a good movie.
Which is that
was
one with
Val
Val Kilmer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it
been a really
had
long
him
time.
and
George
Tommy Lee
Clooney was
Jones.
but
And
awful.
what's his name? Jim Carrey.
I actually thought that in the George Clooney versions, or however what he did, like two.
Yeah, Batman and did
Robin.
he do two?
Batman
I feel
and
like just Batman and Robin. I thought he did another one.
I'm pretty sure it was just Batman and
Didn't
Robin.
he do was both Catwoman And Poison Ivy in the same one?
No. Catwoman was
Michelle Pfeiffer.
yeah,
Right,
and
but
that was
wasn't she-
Michael Keaton.
Oh, that was a Michael Keaton. Never mind.
Yeah, that was the
Anyway,
one with the really good.
I thought George Clooney
Penguin.
and Christopher O'Donnell were gonna do it. I mean, as I was watching the movie, I didn't know very much about Batman, and I was like, "What is this? This is about a gay couple?" Like, I was really confused. And
Yeah, Chris
I
O'Donnell.
I like Chris O'Donnell as an actor. I think he's very attractive, and I like him. He's got a good sense of humor. And if I really continued to watch NCIS LA, I probably would have liked it, but I got sick of it very quickly. Even though I really like whatever. What's his name?
LL Cool J.
LL Cool J. Oh God, Ice-T. No, that would be the wrong show. But
Ice-T is SVU.
yeah, I like him too. And I like it. And then there's the other Ice guy, right?
Ice Cube, Ice-T. There's Ice Cube and Ice
Ice Cube is the one that does all the Coors commercials, right?
How cool are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I really thought that Chris O'Donnell and George Clooney were gonna get it on.
That could be a new take. That could be the new spin on Superman.
You mean
Batman?
Batman.
Who's gonna be the Robin to Ben Affleck's Batman?
Matt Damon, whatever.
No, he's not.
No.
He would never agree to do that. But
No.
that would be freaking awesome.
No, I don't think
But I
that's
bet
gonna
you
be
they
Robin.
do that as like a Saturday Night Live sketch or something.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, that I could see.
Like Batman and Robin are gay and it's Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. Or like I can see that on Jimmy Kimmel or something.
Mhm.
But
I just don't like him as an actor whatsoever, Ben Affleck.
I heard he was pretty amazing in Argo. I haven't seen it yet. But
He was good. It was a good movie, but like, no,
you could have done without him.
Yeah, I could have easily been done with a different, better actor. Yes.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of what I'm really. I am looking forward to Thor a little bit. It's my least favorite of the
I really
Avengers.
liked Thor. I
thought it was maybe it's because I hate Loki and I think that whole like bitch brother dumbness just gets on my nerves. Like, I'm more powerful than you. No, I'm more powerful. It gets old. I don't like it. I did like the chemistry between him and Natalie Portman, though. That's the only reason I've rewatched it. And I did rewatch it on Netflix recently, just to kind of refresh.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I guess you can see my Netflix.
I would say it's probably one of the cheesiest of the recent hero movies. Like, the cheese factor is definitely high.
Well, and what I think is funny is that my favorite and Jesse's favorite actually of all of those is Captain America.
Do not say Green Lantern.
No,
God.
Green Lantern's DC, man.
Okay, I watched that movie. I was in labor in the middle of the night, and it came on HBO. I watched the movie about the surfer who lost her arm to the shark. Yeah. And then Green Lantern came on. It was like 3 a.m. on HBO. I went into labor at 1, and Charlie was sleeping in another room at the time, and I was laying there breathing through labor pains. I couldn't make it through that movie. Like, it was so bad that I was like, what is this? What is this? Where are these green people coming from? Like, it was just and some didn't even look like it was weird. I didn't like it, and I really like Ryan Reynolds. Blake Lively, I could take her or leave her, but Ryan Reynolds is delicious. But, I mean, even seeing him in the muscular outfit was not enough.
It was like super. It was all computer generated, and they forgot the
storyline and acting.
lines.
Yeah, it just looked really fake.
No, okay. To start off, the costume looked horrendous, and then came the story, which was
stupid.
It's like, hooray! We just beat the ultimate evil.
What are we gonna do now?
Yay!
Yeah, I don't know. I loved Captain America because I think I like that campy B-movie, like, old school 40s feel. And I like how he was just so good. Like, he was just a good human being. And I feel like, you know, if you think about that, none of the other Avengers, like, other than Bruce Banner, I guess, because he feels so bad and guilty all the time.
Right.
But, like, you know, Tony Stark's an asswipe. Let's be honest.
Well, of course. I mean, he's supposed to be a pompous ass.
Like, I can just see him sitting there with his hammer, like, kissing his biceps because he's so obsessed with himself.
He's Kaepernicking?
Is that what Kaepernick does?
Yeah.
That is not.
Because
every single time he's like,
yeah, he's the only good guy. Like, yes, they're all good at heart and they want to help and save, but, you know, most of them do it partially for their own gain.
Right.
And Captain America is just that innocent, like good, old school, romantic, want to fall in love with him with really, really hot muscles.
Charlie, you got competition.
I know.
Okay, so what was your favorite girl then?
In what?
In any of the love interests in any of the Avengers storylines, who's your favorite?
We talking the Avenger movie, or we talking about the movies before?
Any and all.
I have to go with Scarlett Johansson.
Shocker.
For these, I also not just because she's hot, but also her character. Like she's the only person in the movies. She has no superpower whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
You got Tony Stark, he's freaking Iron Man. You got Thor, who has the hammer of God. You got Incredible Hulk. Even Arrow guy, whose name I forget, has
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye has
Crazy
arrow
thing or
powers.
something. Yeah.
Which it's like the end of the world, and it's like, oh, here's Hawkeye with his magic arrows. Yippee!
Well, they actually wanted to make a Hawkeye standalone movie, and that's why what's his face signed on, but they canned it.
See, I really like him as an actor, though. I really.
Too.
Actually, him I thought would have been a good Superman.
Really? Blonde?
Not Superman. Not Superman. I meant Batman.
Batman. Oh.
Oh. Yeah.
Him, I would have liked as a Batman.
I don't know if his name is big enough. I think they really wanted to keep like a real headliner.
How big was Christian Bale though before he became the headliner?
Oh, big.
Big.
He was, okay, I don't remember.
Yeah, big. No, he's won Oscars. I mean,
he's done all types of things. He did The Machinist, where he was down to like 106
he got down.
something?
No, he got down in the 120s. But I mean,
It
he's
was
a big dude.
Spooky.
No,
Skinny.
he's fantastic in general.
Fair enough.
Now the whole crazy scrapey voice thing that he did.
Yeah,
got a little
Batman.
like it sounded like he needed to clear his throat, like he was gonna start coughing in the middle of it or something, and that bothered me. I was like, talk normal, like come on, but because no other Batman changed their voice.
I think he was trying to basically
Badass.
do more than the Superman attempt of, if I put my glasses on, no one will know who I am.
So he was using a bigger disguise.
Yeah.
He was using that as, that's nice then.
Multi-talented disguise.
Yeah.
Anyways, I never got to say who my favorite character was.
No, you didn't.
Pepper Potts.
Ah, the redhead.
Oh, that's a good one. I could see that. Well, now we'll have to see in the new Iron Man. What happens from the end of the last one?
I never saw the last.
I never saw the third one. I need to see
Okay,
the third one.
well, I don't want to give it away.
Dan bought it. We can borrow it.
Don't say anything, Zealeus, or I'll beat you up.
Did Pepper Potts die? She didn't die, did she?
No, I think she actually gets to wear the suit.
An Iron Man suit?
Zealeus.
His eyes are like, oh crap.
All right.
All right, we'll change the subject.
Change subject.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
So we pick skinny Gwyneth Paltrow on your end.
Yeah.
And voluptuous Scarlett Johansson on Doobie's end.
Because she's such a great actress and she brings so much to the screen.
I would definitely pick
kick-ass
Scarlett
talent.
Johansson because Gwyneth Paltrow has stringy hair and it bothers me.
Because of what?
She has stringy hair.
It's the hair.
Like they made it look good for Iron Man, but she's also wearing a wig, so it's not her actual hair. But like,
what
her hair is
actress
just,
has
like,
actually
stringy.
got her usual hair in movies?
Scarlett Johansson does. Boom.
Boom.
So does Natalie
Take
Portman.
it.
I'm sure some is extensions, but no, I don't know. She just bothers me. No one's that skinny. It's not fair.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyways, okay, moving on. I'm trying to remember if I said anything. Okay, so wow, my brain just went.
Because we
That's a
talked
common
about
occurrence.
the Avengers for 20 minutes.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Most video game players, I'm pretty sure, are into the Avengers and such type of movies.
I like the Avengers. It was a little predictable though, except for Coulson. I didn't see that coming.
Which one?
But
The
Coulson gets-
agent Coulson, the
Shield
guy,
agent.
the Shield agent you see like in
White
every
guy.
single one of the movies.
comes and tries to take care of Tony Stark, and then searches for.
Thor.
Anyway, yeah.
Have you all watched the new Shield TV series?
The
We
first,
saw the
only the first episode.
Any good?
Not bad. It's got some
cheesy.
cheesiness.
It's cheesy, but not in a bad way. It's quippy.
Hmm.
But I like.
Now it's Fox, right?
Is it Fox or is it ABC? I think it must be
wow.
Fox.
I think it's Fox.
I would imagine Fox because Joss Whedon's been almost CW and Fox, but it's not CW.
Let's see.
So because it's a sci-fi show, though, over under, does it last more than a season?
That's
It does.
true. And
But they've
also
already
because it's
started
got
a-
Joss Whedon's name attached to it.
Yeah. Well, I think that
So did
It-
Dollhouse?
Dollhouse lasted,
Well, 2 seasons.
right.
Yeah, but at least
Firefly
they
got
made
canceled halfway through.
13 episodes.
Um,
They didn't even air all 13, did they? Did they air like 11
I
or
don't know.
something? I'm
The
pretty
show
sure
that
they
shall not be
didn't.
named.
I don't think
Yeah.
they aired the whorehouse episode, which was the last episode of the season. What is it?
wait, what was I looking at?
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. What network it's on?
Oh, what network?
You probably should just Google it. I don't know if it's going to say that on there. It's cute, Doobie. It's worth a try.
All right.
I mean, I had a lot of friends on Facebook say they hated it. That was like stupid, and they would never waste their time.
I think they were.
But
I think they were expecting that.
I don't think it's going to be as grandiose as the movies because
ABC.
they can't. I was wondering.
Yeah, it's ABC.
It's ABC,
What is it?
which
ABC.
means they'll give it more time
Yeah.
than Fox ever would even consider.
It's got Jed and Joss.
Well, as long as it
Jay
doesn't
Brothers.
turn into Heroes.
No.
Heroes, I loved the first season, and then
Yes.
I didn't like it anymore.
Now, first season of Heroes it's awesome. The first
Yeah.
season of Heroes, most people are like, yeah, it's very good. And then it just goes
It was just
off
so
the
different.
rails.
It was just so incredibly different than anything else that was on TV at the time. Because I remember getting into that after I got out of Lost, I guess. Like, Lost was still on, but
Lost.
we revisited Lost and then watched the whole series and then watched the last season. But I only watched the first, 2 seasons in college, and then I got behind it, and I was like, screw it, you can't catch up. Not at the time.
Oh, which one? Of Lost?
Lost.
Yeah.
It's on Netflix.
Well,
It is
yeah,
now.
but we've watched it all.
But when it was
Oh.
actually on TV, we didn't have
Oh, yeah.
Netflix. So we
So we found a way to watch all the episodes.
I've seen it.
Good. No, she just hushed me for another reason.
I have them all the time. Okay, I think I'm going to duck out and well, because you guys need to talk about video games too, and we're at a half hour out, so I'll let you guys talk about video games, and I'll go pass out because we had 4 hours of sleep last night because we went to a concert, and I get up at 5 in the morning. Phew.
Damn!
Yep, welcome to my life. I'm
I would not be
by,
pushing.
I get up at 5:30 and I'm at work by 6:45.
That's pretty hardcore.
It's
Well, I
very
get to
hardcore.
leave at 3:30 so I can spend some time with Brody in the afternoon.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah.
That's good reason.
It works, and honestly, most people in my office are there by 7, so it just makes sense.
Very nice.
Bye. Have fun.
Bye. Thanks for coming.
He says thanks for coming.
My pleasure.
Her pleasure.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's
Ooh, getting the earphones on correctly.
Shazam!
What's
Alright,
up,
let's talk
yo?
video games. Let me change the camera angle a little bit. There we are.
So I saw something interesting, kind of caught my eye.
What's that?
Let me get the exact date on this.
Okay.
If I could spell. I can't really type right now, apparently. Apparently it's overrated, which is unfortunate.
Spelling. Whatever.
Well, it's one of those things that happens occasionally, just not very well.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to find it. Okay, I'm trying to find the stupid date. But I found it interesting that can't find. Okay, so you have the PS4 coming out, right? And I know we've been talking about how most publishers are kind of eking their time now to wait for really the PS4 and Xbox One to come out.
Right.
And I just found it interesting that one of the big advertisements I saw lately was for Gran Turismo 6, which isn't coming out until December 6, 2013 on the PS3. And I don't know if it's coming on the PS4 though, because I didn't really see a whole lot on what actual consoles it's coming out for. So I was just kind of like, huh, I wonder if this is actually coming out on the PS4 because it seems kind of silly if it's only on the PS3, especially after it's already been released.
Yes. Well, interesting. Good question. Dude, I think you're about to lose your backpack.
Yeah, she's probably gonna like crawl in there and then actually. So I was reading, right? And all of a sudden I start like feeling this like poking under my chair. I'm like, what the heck is this, right? I look under, I don't see her. I'm like, whatever. I feel it again, so I start looking around. I see this claw poking out through the back of my chair. She climbed while I was reclining, she climbed all the way up into like the top of the recliner, like inside of it somehow. But then she couldn't get out, so it was just pathetic, like noise of like. And then she started like trying to claw her way out of the back of the chair because she was freaking out. I'm like, oh dear Lord, stupid cat. Yes, Rose, I'm calling you stupid. That's okay. You're a cat. You're allowed to be stupid. So, let's see here. Well, yeah, right now, from what I'm seeing, it's just a PS3 game. It's not on the PS4 at the moment.
That is very weird.
Yeah, it's kind of what I was thinking, because it's like, I don't really know. So, I mean, it's just one of those little things. I imagine it could be potentially one of the last big title games just for the PS3 that is only coming out on a whole lot else.
Right. But you would think that with the increase in graphical power and the way that Gran Turismo basically pushes for every single little bit that would automatically be a PlayStation 4 game.
And that's exactly why I was so surprised. It seems like a game like that really pushes the envelope with graphics and the physics and being so realistic. Get a game like that, it seems like it would be perfect to really showcase the power of a PS4 from a purely gaming console standpoint. And that's why I was kind of thrown back a little, like, where's that big... Well, then again, we haven't exactly seen a whole lot of, initial big-time title releases are coming out for either of the new consoles.
Well, they're being very hush-hush about it, and I think a lot of the companies are still trying to I mean, they're there. It's out. I mean, they know what they're doing, but they're being... Unless you're an exclusive, you're not saying what... Basically, if you know that there's a game in the midst of being developed, and they haven't decided on it, and they haven't disclosed what platform it's going to be on, chances are they're going to release for both.
Well, and think about it, it's only really a month away. I know we've been talking about this for a while now, but it's like, holy crap, it's already October?
Yeah.
It's... So what about you, Have you figured out what kind of, are you leaning one way or the other on the console?
I'm going Xbox One.
Why not? How come?
Well, simply because I am still very fearful of what Sony may screw up on yet another of their hardware releases, and I do like the fact that I can have a more media... I mean, I wanted a more media-centric device, and Xbox One is exactly right up that alley. Yes, it's going to cost a little bit more, but I think I'm going to be very happy with it, and yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. So yeah, Xbox One for my console choice.
Excellent.
Indeed.
That's probably my guess too. Really, just more out of momentum because I have an Xbox 360 now, which I've been pleased with. So for me, I don't really see much of a reason to really get one console over the other at this point.
Right.
I mean, they're pretty comparable. So for me, it really just comes down to I've been using the Xbox ecosystem. Might as well continue. Right. That's what it all comes down to for me. I mean, I'm not diehard. Go PlayStation. Go Xbox.
Right.
It's just got both have their flaws, both have their strengths.
To be honest with you, I think that type of fanboy is on a hell of a decline simply because that there aren't as many exclusive titles for either of the consoles. So now you're really going to which one feels more comfortable to you instead of, well, it's got Mario, and so I am Nintendo until I die.
Very true. Which I'm happy for. I mean, I'm glad not to have as many exclusive titles. I'd much rather, be able to have either console and be able to play all the good games. Because it's ironic that most of the time it seems like it's those unique titles for a console that tend to be the best at the same time.
Yep.
So it's like, man, just give me the other console, please. Damn you.
Right. It'll be very interesting. I'm also very interested to see the the PlayStation Network and Xbox Live Arcade games that come out, and and see how they're treated and how they're presented to the public.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, and kind of what are they going to do with, say like PS3 games or Xbox 360 games, or how active would those be on the marketplace?
Right, absolutely.
What I would love to see is something, I doubt it'll ever happen, but almost something where like I put in, say, I don't know, put in Mass Effect CD into my Xbox One, and I know you can't play it, but somehow tie like almost like a downloadable version of that game, if it was available in the marketplace, then be tied to my console with that disc obviously no longer usable.
It's a kind of Steam-esque approach to the situation.
Exactly. It's not going to happen, but that'd be pretty damn sweet.
You know what would be sweet? And, I mean, it probably... Okay, dream world scenario here. Let's say that I've got...
All backwards compatibility with all PlayStations.
No. Hold on, I'm going to grab an Xbox 360 game real quick.
Come on. Rose, you can come
up
here.
So, I got Borderlands 2.
Yes, you do, sir.
Okay, so, what would be really cool is if Borderlands 2 is available on the Xbox Marketplace, and you use the Kinect to scan the UPC code that then allows you to unlock it. Because once that UPC code has been... Shit, that's probably... Damn, that's not going to work out because that's not unique enough. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, because it's the problem with the disc for the...
You're being attacked.
That's the problem with the disc because, well, I wouldn't call it a problem.
Right.
But there's not like there's any, like, I don't think there's any actually unique identifiers built into those discs.
Right.
It's just kind of generic, here's your disc. So I doubt I don't even know if there's an actual way, short of me sending in the actual disc to Xbox.
Right.
Maybe like put this on, my gamer tag or something. I don't even know if there's a possible way of doing that.
Right.
So that's just a dream world, which I think we all know is not going to happen.
No, it's not going to work.
But that's okay.
Yeah. Anywho. Oh, man. I am so friggin' tired.
Well, my brain's a little bit fried because, so yesterday at work, we're sitting there in the afternoon, right? And we have our phone system. We have 100 phones at our campus. All of a sudden, they all start blinking. Blink. We're like, that's not good. And so we start doing resetting the phone system and hardware and stuff. Mind you, the hardware's from 1986, so it's a tad bit on the old side.
Slightly.
Now our phone system's dead.
Oh, yay.
So we've been scrambling around for the last 24 hours trying to get things together, get a little emergency supplies up so we can do for a new phone system in the next week, hopefully. Maybe a month, who knows. It's pretty intense. So it's like, we kind of need phones, dang it.
I hear you.
So that's kind of entertaining.
So I would like to apologize to the Ultra Confusion fans here because you probably have seen a dip in my activity on the site. I've just been so bogged down by tons of stuff. I apologize. I'm going to write quite a few reviews really, really soon. I wrote the first one that I've been meaning to write, Draw the Path. I've got the Reaper review that I need to write. Also need to write a review for, oh my gosh, was it Little Galaxy? Was that the name of the game?
Yeah. How far did you get in Little Galaxy?
Let's see. Let me pop it on real quick. I am level 3.3 so far.
Oh, wow. Maybe I should write it. I'm on level 5.1.
What? Well, you probably have more time to play than I have, then, I guess.
Whoa, that's a first.
Yeah. Yeah. You're on level 5? Really?
I think so. Let me check out my tablet. I'm pretty sure.
That's insanity.
It gets pretty freaking hard, too.
Yeah. Screwing around with these damn light bulb planets.
Yeah, level 5.1.
You suck.
I don't know if you can see that or not.
I
Nope.
can't see the top. Here,
Yeah.
pull it away. Get 70 what?
Oh, yeah. You have to get 70 items with a magnet.
Oh my god.
The hardest one, you had to collect 6,000 points in 1 minute.
Holy crap.
That was the only way to get that one. You just have to get really lucky and basically get the planets with dark stars, because those give you the extra points. You know which ones I'm talking about.
Yep.
Like they sap your darkness quicker,
Yep.
but you just have to do it, and you really just have to. It's a matter of luck that you get a bunch of those planets in a row to get those points really quickly. That's what it comes down to in that one. And the
now I
magnets.
don't feel so good about myself. Thanks a lot, Zealeus.
I have defeated Charlie in one gaming aspect.
Maybe you should write the review then.
First for everything.
Yeah,
It's the perfect bathroom game.
that it is. That it is.
It's one, it's nice because it's just when you play the game for 10 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever, it's just boom, 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 and you're done. That's one of the reasons it was so addictive. And it's very easy to be like, just one more try.
Yeah. Yep.
Uh-oh. He's pulling out the big guns.
Well, no, this is the indie game, the movie
Oh, right. Yep.
special edition, and it's got this poster, this movie poster. That's you can either let's see, it's this side or this side. So anyways.
It's a whole lot of random stuff on there.
Well, it's got 3 freaking discs worth of stuff.
I don't know
And
if
it's
you
on
saw
Blu-ray.
that. Apparently, the latest news is World of Warcraft the movie, 2015.
Oh dear God.
And supposedly, Colin Farrell is the lead actor.
Yes, I've heard that. I actually have heard about that.
Unless it's like non-stop, like fighting, I don't even want to see it. Like,
Here I am. I'm mining. I only need about 500 more ore.
And now shoot through chopping a tree. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Sire. Sire.
Oh wait, I need to catch a fish.
Oh man.
You know,
I mean, the thing is, there really is such a lore in the universe of World of Warcraft. I mean,
yeah,
the actual universe has a lot it could draw on. That would actually, I think, could be a really good HBO series.
True.
You know, almost like a, kind of like the same thing of a
Game of Thrones.
Thank you. I think I keep on wanting to call it a Song of Ice and Fire. So, but kind of same idea, really serialized over many episodes with these multiple, story points. You could have going on at once. You could have, the idea of the Lich King. You could have this, these different races and what they're doing. I mean, you could really do something with that with the television series, like on Showtime or HBO or something, or even FX. And television, a station that could really do something cool. So, I'm very skeptical of a World of Warcraft movie because it's like unless it's like nonstop. And like I'm kind of curious. Is it gonna be like 40? It's like a 40-man raid on the final boss,
Uh-huh.
or is it just gonna be your typical like Conan the Barbarian taking down the badass
No,
ladies?
see, here's my fear about a movie like this. It all goes back down to In the Name of the King. I mean, I swear to God, that is when I hear, oh, we're gonna make a World of Warcraft movie. I'm like, oh my God, it's gonna be In the Name of the King. Oh dear Jesus, please.
I cannot bring
kill me.
myself to watch that movie because every time I see it on Netflix, I can only think of Blood and Raid the Third Break. Which again, wow.
Yeah.
How does Uli Bull like still like? I don't understand how people still write him checks to write movies. It
And
blows my
yet
mind.
he's the only person who can actually get these damn movies made. Everybody
know.
else is like, well, we'll make this movie, and it never happens.
And then he gets in charge of oh, what's the Spirit movie? The water movie, the Nickelodeon cartoon.
The what?
The Nickelodeon cartoon. Maybe it wasn't a Nickelodeon. I don't know. It's a cartoon, and it got made into a movie. You know, the guys, and they have like ice, wind, fire. No, not Captain
Captain
America.
Planet?
No, not Captain Planet. No, it's Hold on a second. You'll know.
Avatar.
What?
Avatar?
Yes, Avatar. Thank you.
He wasn't part of Avatar.
I
Was
thought
he?
he was part of it.
Hold on. I'm looking it up right now.
I could have sworn he was one of the. No, not Avatar. Not Avatar. Avatar was actually a good movie.
I heard it was terrible. Oh my God, he's directing In the Name of the King 3.
No! 3?
Yeah, 3.
Why? I don't understand.
I don't
I
know.
do not understand.
I don't know.
It truly blows my mind.
How does it keep getting money?
Sucker born every minute's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, apparently so.
The first one was really from 2007. Wow.
Which, The Name of the King?
Yeah.
Yeah, the second one was 2011. And this next one is going to be 2013. Oh, yay. What?
What?
It's in post-production.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, that's funny. Dolph Lundgren was in the second one too.
Oh, they got Dominic Purcell to be the main dude in the third one.
Well, I'm excited.
I'm so happy. Yay.
Just can't hide it. I mean, I don't know about you, Charlie, but you seem pretty excited.
I'm so excited. It makes my brain hurt.
Well, I'm
Not
happy
really.
for you. Yeah, let's see here. 3.1 stars for The Name of the King too.
Is that available on Netflix?
Who knows?
Speaking of Netflix, I have been watching. I've been having some terrible luck with watching terrible horror, suspense, ghost, paranormal movies as of late. It's bad.
On Netflix?
Yeah, it's like,
Nice.
why would you even make this movie? It's just so bad. And yet I keep watching more of this crap.
I'm kind of excited because season 4 of The Vampire Diaries just became available on Netflix. Oh yeah.
I'm watching Copper.
Copper?
Mhm.
I don't even recognize the name of that one.
That's a BBC TV show based on oh man, so it's like back in like early New York where they had these Irish men who were also cops. They called them coppers, and they were basically the police force in like the seedier part of town called was it 5 Points? Yeah, it might be 5 Points. And so it's just the adventures of this one specific copper named I can't remember what his first name is, but his last name is Cochran. And it's him solving cases and also trying to figure out what happened to his wife. So yeah. Anywho, man, I think this is going to be an early night for me. Well, especially since Siege is going to be a late night tomorrow.
That'll probably take out a lot of the energy from Mr. Charlie Hawkins.
Yes, it will.
Which I can totally understand.
For those of you in Atlanta, go to Siege. It's a good learning experience. It's also a very good networking experience. There's a lot of people who are looking for groups who might be interested in an independent project that you might want to be a part of. Also, Saturday night is the Smite charity tournament, where it's got the best two, I think, North American Smite teams going up against each other. It's supposed to be awesome. And furthermore, if you live in Atlanta, October 21st, at the Vinyl, starting at 8:30, the Proto Man. Yes.
This is my jealous face.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Okay. Yep, there it is. Everybody take a good look. Yep. So I can't find out if there's anybody opening for the Protoman. When I look at it, it just says the Protoman, which would be weird that they wouldn't. I mean, I'd be totally cool with them going straight on, but
maybe it means that they get to play for longer too, which would be
awesome as well. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I guess we'll have to see how it goes.
Oh, I will. Me and Jesse will be there, rocking hard for the Protoman.
Yeah. The Last Airbender.
That's Avatar.
Oh, is that Avatar?
Yeah, it's Avatar,
Wow.
The Last Airbender.
Oh, I feel dumb now.
He wasn't part of that, was he?
I thought he was.
I don't think so.
Huh.
Let's see.
Well, I've been known to be mistaken. It does not happen often, but it does.
The Last Airbender. I'm looking up right now. I don't know what's there. No, that's Shyamalan and Ding Dong.
Oh, yeah, another one who had an actually good movie or two and then just, tried way too hard.
I apologize if M. Night Shyamalan is watching our video, which I seriously doubt, but I'm just going to call you Shyamalan and Ding Dong.
I like your version better. It has a nice little ring to it.
It's much easier to say, too.
Yeah, there we go. See? Problem solved. Wonder how much you got called out as a kid growing up.
I don't know. It's a good question. If you ever see him, you better ask him.
Yeah. Well, if he ever does like a Ask Me on Reddit, I'll be sure to pose that question.
There you go. Well, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are almost at the full hour. I apologize that we were not as upbeat as usual. I apologize that mainly on my
Or on topic.
Topics. What are topics? I mean, come on.
Usually we were, somewhat germane to the actual, regular weekly discussion of video games. This week was just like,
we talked nerd, okay? Nerd can be video games.
The Nerdcast.
Yeah. And, speaking of nerdy stuff, I've started reading a graphic novel. I read the first volume of a graphic novel written by a guy by the name of Neil Gaiman.
Yeah, Neil Gaiman, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say his name, but I know who you're talking about.
I read the first volume of The Sandman, and now I'm reading the second one. Phenomenal stuff.
Nice.
He's also the guy who was the writer of oh my gosh, they turned it into a it's not claymation, but it kind of looks like claymation. The movie Coraline. He wrote that one. He also wrote that movie, or he wrote the story that the movie with Claire Danes is based off of Stardust. He also wrote that one. Guy's multi-talented. He's also written an episode of Doctor Who,
He's done a lot.
which was a phenomenal episode, if I say so myself.
Yeah, I read his
speaking
book,
of Doctor Who and all the geeky, nerdy stuff out there is a petition that's going around the internet that is trying to get as many signatures as possible to get the Empire State Building to on the day of the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who to turn their lights TARDIS blue for that night. Awesome.
Okay, as cool as that would be, wouldn't it make more logical sense to actually be like the Big Ben or something?
No, absolutely not.
Or like someplace out of Cardiff? I'm just saying. Saying.
I don't think Big Ben doesn't have lights like that, and I don't know anything about Cardiff, so I couldn't tell you.
Okay. Okay. Do you know what my brain's still not working. The spinoff of Doctor Who with Captain Jack.
Torchwood.
Yes, Torchwood is based out of Cardiff.
Yes, that I know.
And so, like, as far as like a home base, as far as like the paranormal, Doctor Who, Torchwood, because there is crossover, a fair amount of crossover between the two.
Right.
As far as kind of a home, because obviously, short of his home world, which is obviously doesn't exist anymore.
Gallifrey.
Gallifrey, thank you. There isn't really, a home base in America or in the world, I should say, for Doctor. The good Doctor. So I'd say the closest we have is either London because, well, they're British, or Cardiff because of Torchwood and the fact he's been to Cardiff a few times. So that would be my proposal, something out of Europe or something out of London or Cardiff, which is in Wales, but whatever. I know. You could do the big ass carousel, the Eye of London. That could actually be pretty cool.
They used that in the first episode of the reboot.
See, there you go. Perfect symmetry.
It was hiding the plastic goo man.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
That was when it looked extremely cheesy because they didn't have the editing budget that they have now.
But I liked how it was done though, because it was kind of progression. Because the Doctor in that first episode, he was still very bitter and angry.
Eckenstein, was that his last name?
Yep, it sounds about right. So it's kind of like when you had that first choice of kind of let the alien live or die. He was like, "Fuck it, I'm killing the alien."
Yep.
Whereas now, seasons later, he probably would have let the alien live, or done something other than just be like, "Nope, you're dead."
Well, I don't know. This new Doctor apparently is supposed to be quite the moody individual.
Okay, but I'm still whatever's available on Netflix for the Doctor. So.
Oh shit! I just gave something away.
Really? That's what you? I think I can live with that little spoiler. I think I can live with that much. Now, if you told me, well, I don't want to say in case somebody else is listening, but if you told me something about, say, River Song, for instance, then I may have had to shove my fist through the monitor and punch you. If you gave that away. Yeah. That something like that, I might be a little bit more annoyed at, but that's okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have gone over the hour mark. So, unfortunately or fortunately, depending on how you're viewing this broadcast, we are going to have to come to a close. So, thank you for tuning in. Be sure to check in with us regularly. I should have quite a few videos from Siege going up at random times, so be on the lookout for that. I promised quite a few reviews, though apparently I'm not reviewing Little Galaxy anymore because Zealeus is going to do it because he's a much better gamer on that specific game.
One game
can make all the difference. But anyways, thank you for tuning in. For myself, Charlie, and Zealeus, we'll see you next week.
Remember, kids, keep on gaming in the free world.
Amen to that, brother.